Alright, so here I have the Batman v Superman Batmobile. This is a 9+ set. This is set number 76331. I bought this for $29.99. I pre-ordered this. It comes with Batman here. And the set. The one from 2016 when the movie first came out. Oh my gosh, that was 10 years ago. 2016 is when Batman v Superman came out. That was a long time ago. Anyway, can't believe that's been a decade. But this is the set. This is the Batmobile from that movie. It comes with the gold version here. Here comes the dimensions here. This is the armored Batman for when he fights Superman. Although Batman is not riding the Batmobile when he's wearing the armor at all, they decided to include the armored version of Batman, which is cool, you know. I'm glad that they did that because then you have another armored version of him. The other armored version of him has like a the chest plate is built in instead of just the shoulder pads. It's like the whole torso has something that comes over his body, and so this one looks good. The windscreen's a little bit different. In the old version, they had built up two pieces to make the windscreen here, and so that's fine. I mean, it's gonna be good. I mean, it's got 220 pieces, so it's not a lot of pieces for $30, but it's not too big of a set. This is probably the smallest Batmobile of the 3 Batmobiles that came out this year. Let's crack this thing open. You get a gold version of the Batmobile. Now, I don't play the Batmobile or the Batman Lego games, although I try, but it's just kind of like a beat 'em up, tear everything apart kind of thing, and I just it gets oh man, oh no, my stickers got stuck to the page here. Luckily, it's just the edge here, so it's not too big of a deal. There's only 4 stickers included in this. Rip this booklet a little bit, but not a big deal. I don't keep these. I always go digital for these anyway, so let's see what we got in here. Here is the Batmobile. Yeah. For some reason, the advertisements on these are only showing these 3 boxes. I don't know if the Batman and Robin set, I don't know if this set was something that came out later on and they decided to not include that within the yeah, see, they're all the same ads, same graphic for the ads in the back of the book. But so the Batman and Robin set must have been something that they threw together to include after the fact that they produced those advertisements. But yeah, 3 bags. Let's get building. Alright, so here's the set all complete. It looks good. The gray here, I think works really well for the design of this vehicle. In the movie, it's gray like this too, so I appreciate that. There's only 3 stickers that are involved in this set. These 2 and the one for the 2 for the interior, and so everything else is built up really nicely. I like the way these back, the rear tires here are built up for the axles, and even this right here. Although this is only held in by, there's nothing holding in this part right here. It's just by blocking that tire in that it's going to stay in. And so sometimes it might fall out, maybe. Depends on what you're doing with this thing. And so if you push it around a lot, it might fall off. Yeah, everything looks really good on this thing. I like the way that they built the top parts up here for that design up there. The canopy does open up so you can insert Batman into here like that. And remove Batman here for a second. And that's Batman. Here's the interior of the design. You can see that the 20th, he sits on top of the, he'll be sitting on top of the 20th anniversary of Lego Batman there. Well, yeah, kind of sitting on top of it. It got kind of wiggled off a little bit because this part right here is put together by 4 plates that didn't attach to one another at all, and so it attached just to the top build of this section here. So, but the windscreen here looks good. I think everything looks really nice. Now, we're gonna do a side-by-side comparison to the previous 2016 version here. We'll put them side by side like this so you can see how they look. Here they are. They both look really good still. I mean, this one looks fine still. The canopy piece right here was something that they produced just for Batman vs Superman, and it's held by the tension on these studs right here, and it doesn't open up well. It opens up like this, but on the Batwing that they had developed, it did not open up well at all. So it opens up like that, and it's fine. But that's one of the big differences here. And this has stud shooters. None of the vehicles from this year, none of the Batmobiles, had any action feature like that. No stud shooters of any sort. They were just purely design. Like these aren't stud shooters at all, so. But this has stud shooters in the front here. And this one has something to cover the tires up, which I think that's how they were in the movie as well. Because he does do a lot of ramming. He rams so much stuff in that. He drives it through a building and stuff like that. So, but overall, that's a side-by-side comparison. Which one do I prefer? I do prefer, like, it's you see here, like, I prefer the new version. But they are pretty equal in size, and so that's nice about those two. But let's go ahead and take a look at Batman. Here's that Batman figure. It looks good. The printing on the torso looks great. The printing on the legs look great. I like the fact that they have shoulder pads that they could put more detailing on the torso there to make it more visible for you. He's got back studs here, which is good. His cape is longer than his legs, which in the movie he does drag around that cape pretty quite a bit. So here's his face right here. He's got some scruff on him for that face here, and he's got a smiling face on this side actually. So this face, I'm not sure actually whose face this is, but I don't think it's his face per se. We'll go ahead and take a look at the back of the torso here, just so that we can guys get a good idea of what he looks like all around. And I'm afraid to rip this cape because it's so long actually. Here's the back of the torso. He's got printing back there that looks pretty good. The cape right here, just hook back onto here. But overall, it's a good figure. I appreciate all these Batmans that they've produced for these 3 Batmobiles. You know, and I just wish they made more DC stuff. I'd love to have more DC stuff. There's people that would buy it. Mostly adults would buy DC stuff because there's not a lot advertised to kids anymore for DC, but Marvel has a lot of stuff. DC needs to produce some stuff for kids. Mostly adults watch DC, but overall, great figure, great set. I think it is definitely worth $30. I think all the Batmobiles are, but if you're buying them all at once, it's going to be close to $100. So that'll be a big hit if you are, you know, just trying to save money. I bought them all at once, but it's because I do love Batman, and so. But that's the set. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys again in the next one. Bye.